war television. Every day approaching the topics and the people you motherfuckers want to, but don't. Again, and as usual, the dudes you love to hate. Stylist.
Yo, what's happening? It's your man, Stylistic. Dude, you fucking love to hate. I wanted to talk about something that was kind of mentioned last night on the show, but we didn't really delve deep into it. We kind of hit on it, but we moved past it. But I was thinking about it. I'm so sick of bitches getting the mommy pass. Yeah, the mommy pass. I put up a video a couple of weeks ago called What If Daddy Wasn't a Deadbeat? You know? And in the video I was talking about what if, you know what I'm saying, all of us pretty much we're taught to love mama hook or by crook no matter what. Even if your mom is a dirty, degenerate, low life bitch that abandoned you at a young age, most people have a whole lot of problems letting go of mama right off top. Mom always gets a pass because she's mama. It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's mama. And you can't really say shit about your mama because she's your mama. Think about, you know what I'm saying, all the times when you hear a female say, well, you can always tell what kind of man he is by the relationship he has with his mother. And if he doesn't respect his mother, then he'll never respect women. He'll never respect you. Get the fuck out my face. Like, what if your mom was a crackhead? Well, what if your mom was, you know what I'm saying, an abusive motherfucker? What if your mom abandoned you? What if you were a fucking orphan, your mom died? You know what I'm saying? And you never had a relationship with your mom or some shit like that. How the fuck can they judge that shit? You dig what I'm saying? Anyway, on this video, this chick leaves a comment, right? She says, honestly, she could only watch for 3 minutes. And basically, it wraps up to say she got 6 kids, age 29 to 5. This bitch got 6 kids, age 29 to 5. Like, okay. Well, anyway, you got 6 kids, age 29 to 5. Number one. Number two, you were offended by the usage of, my language, my usage of profanity. So you can only listen to 3 minutes of the video. But have the nerve to say, some women cut up, give them knowledge, this, that, and the other. Now, how can you know what I'm talking about if you didn't watch the video in its entirety? Because purposely I put up misleading titles on my video, or it's some type of way would be referring to the content of the video. I basically make titles to throw you off. Purposely. My whole shtick is nut war. So I consciously want to throw something at you that you ain't expecting. Or if it is something you expecting, the content gonna be in a different direction than the shit that you used to. That's just what I do. Anyway, first thing, this broad obviously watched the video because she had something to say referring to the content therein. So that made her look fucking stupid. Number two, she said that she was blessed with kids between 29 and this, that, and the other. Now, I might be fucked up for this, but check this out. I look at both of my daughters as blessings. You know what I'm saying? My oldest and my youngest, they both blessings to me. They both, you know what I'm saying, ain't been shit but good to me. You dig what I'm saying? And brought nothing but good shit in my life. Real shit. When I say I love my daughters, it's like I don't have to say how much of a blessing they are to me because I love my fucking daughters. You dig what I'm saying? My love for my daughters only matters to my daughters and me. It don't matter to no motherfucking body else because those your kids, you're supposed to love your kids. If you don't love your kids, something wrong with your ass. Whatever. When a chick or anybody say to me, I was blessed with blah, 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 blah. To me, it's like they hate that shit. I can't even explain it. Like, I really can't explain it. Like, to me, if you love a motherfucker, it's an old quote. Check this out. I believe it was Abraham Lincoln once said it. If I can tell you how much I love you, it ain't enough. That's real shit. If you can just generically throw out to a motherfucker, I was blessed with 6 kids, and the name of the video is What If Daddy Wasn't a Deadbeat? And you obviously a female and you on a defensive fucking stance in the comments section, I touched the fucking nerve, or you're guilty of the shit that I was talking about. Plain and simple. you can't be that wound up behind my usage of the word bitch and all of that other shit. First thing, that's a defense deflection tactic. Furthermore, when I like really start thinking about it, I start thinking like, yo, there's a lot of bitches that think they instantly get the mommy pass. You get the pass because you a motherfucking mother. Now, me myself, I don't agree with that. Just because you have children, that doesn't mean that you're a caring motherfucker. Just because you have kids don't mean that you a respectful, mature, responsible, sane individual. There's a lot of insane ass bitches raising kids. They do what they need to do with the kids. They ain't really teaching the kids shit. Cause I was a perfect example of that shit. There's plenty of motherfuckers who learned everything they learned about fucking life from school and TV. And a lot of you motherfuckers don't want to motherfucking admit that shit, but there's a lot of us that pretty much raised ourselves out there. Why do a lot of these women get the mommy pass? She's a mother, so it's hard for mothers out here these days. It's hard for everybody out this motherfucker. Fathers too, grandparents too, cousins, aunties, all that shit. Because mothers can do what the fuck they want to do. Everybody else got to catch the brunt of mommy. Check it out. When you in school, check it out. You go to a community college or university. How many times you been pissed off when this bitch gets a pass because she got kids? How many times have you been standing in line somewhere for a long ass time waiting to get up in somewhere and this bitch with the stroller, you know what I'm saying, gets carte blanche and shit because she's mommy? You don't know who the fuck she is or what type of motherfucker she is, but on the strength of what she represents with these kids in the stroller, she get a pass. You feel what I'm saying? Because we always get to fucking take for granted, or got to take for granted, that every bitch with a fucking kid is gonna be like how your mother was. Why do a lot of people get the mommy pass? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I don't understand when you have chicks out here talking about how hard it is for them or how many kids they got and all this other shit, and ain't none of the kids' fathers around doing shit or whatever the fuck, right? Somebody left a comment on that same page like, man, your mother chose your father. Remember that. You know what I'm saying? So trying to make the dude out to be fucked up is kind of stupid when, because it completely, you know what I'm saying? It just eliminates any guilt on the female side. Like I said before, what if your mama was a hoe? What if your mom was out there just fucking everybody? Yeah, somebody, a bunch of niggas skeeting off in your mom's. Somebody bound to get her ass pregnant if she still got motherfucking ovaries and she dropping eggs once a month. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's bound to knock that shit up if she's giving it to everybody. Why is it the dude ain't shit if he like, I don't want to deal with a person with this type of reputation or this type of mentality or that like exhibits this type of behavior? Yeah, it's oh, you can lay down with her, you can make a baby, but you take a real man and stand there and raise her. Yeah, I agree with that. But what if, you know what I'm saying, you done made a baby? Oh damn. Well, I know all the things I have to do as a man. I ain't gonna be able to do it with a bitch like that because she gonna be on some dumb shit and they gonna put all the responsibility on me, and then everybody gonna look at me funny for fucking with this bitch. It's a million reasons you can use, but it's like if you think about it from the opposite side, sometimes it's understandable because you already know this bitch could be a tramp, but as soon as she have a kid, she get a mommy pass. She get instant sympathy from everybody because of the baby, and a lot of bitches use that shit to their advantage. They get these fucking welfare stipends. They get these extra little benefits. They get all kinds of shit. Let me tell you something. There ain't a single fucking program that's doing anything quality for single fathers. If you a single fucking dude trying to raise your kids, and say for instance your kid is in another, you know, in the mother's household, but you still providing for the kid, that's all you got. That's all you can do is provide. There's nothing set up for you. Not even the court. You can talk about father's rights. You can go to court and go through all that old bullshit. You know what's gonna be? Some other outside neutral motherfucker telling you how much you can see your child. It's real shit. So when you deal with that, a lot of guys don't even want to deal with the system. They become what I call money order fathers. They become, you know what I'm saying, paycheck fathers. They send some money every couple of weeks. They see the kid, spend a little time with them, get the kid something or whatever. They love the kid to death, but they don't have no interaction with the kid. So if you don't have no interaction with a motherfucker, how can you develop a relationship? So that's why you see a lot of people that know their fathers but don't have an interaction with their father. It all stems from mommy getting the mommy pass. Is that too deep for y'all? Or did I glean over it too fast for y'all? I don't understand the mommy pass and why so many other things in our society is affected by the mommy pass. Like, you can talk about deadbeat dads all day, but I'm like, what if the dude wasn't a deadbeat? What if the mom made the situation unbearable for anybody, male or female, and dude opted out like a lot of people would do under the same certain circumstances? You did. What about that? The mommy pass. What happens when the female is stressed out from taking care of her kids and she snaps and she kills her kids and then she gets off with the fucking insanity plea? Bitch, you had kids. If you didn't know that raising kids is a fucking nightmare sometimes, then that's the fuck on you. That's a lesson you have to learn. Why the fuck does society have to bear the brunt of conscience when you do some fucked up shit and basically pay for you being in jail and all this whole dumb shit when you knew what you was doing when the fuck you was fucking and what results from fucking? You dig what I'm saying? You didn't take no precautions to protect, yourself or the person you was fucking with, or to guard against having children. But when you have children, society has to make all these fucking allotments for you. I don't understand that shit. Maybe that's too deep for y'all. I don't understand the mommy pass. I don't understand how a lot of fucking females can get away with motherfucking murder on the strength of the fact they got kids. And like the chick who left me the comment, I was like, yo, if you got kids from 29 to 5, when did you start fucking and how old are you? Because even in the worst case scenario, you 50, you got a 5-year-old, damn, you've been getting it in for a motherfucking minute. You know what I'm saying? And if I got a video up there saying, what if daddy wasn't a deadbeat, and you commenting on this shit, but you ain't commenting on nothing in the fucking video other than my language, but you can have the nerve to try to give me advice? Like, how? You wasn't objective enough to hear, you know what I'm saying, what the fuck I was saying in its entirety. But yet and still, you deemed yourself an authority or a person that's suited enough to give me, you know what I'm saying, some information or something to, you gonna reprimand me or admonish me to talk better. You know what I'm saying? But you couldn't even hear what the fuck I was saying in its completion. You dig what I'm saying? If you're not open-minded enough to hear what the fuck I'm saying, how the fuck are you open-minded enough to give me good advice? Your shit gonna be on a slant any motherfucking way. Does that make sense to anybody other than me? All I'm saying is there's a lot of people in the world that fail to look at the world for what the fuck it is. And the world is fucking twisted. And what I want to do from this point on is start showing you shit that people overlook on a common fucking, like, everyday basis. Shit that you never fucking think about. That I sit up and I smoke weed and I sit back and I think of the strangest fucking shit. And it makes mad sense, even when the fuck I'm not high. You dig? And maybe, you know what I'm saying, it's just me, but I'm gonna share this shit with y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think in a minute.